Right, I thought I'd show you just a couple of my PCBs. The first one here is Bubble Bobble. Fantastic game. Absolutely seminal two-player game and a staple in jammer collecting. I mean, if you can find this now, and it's the original board, as you can see. There you go. Custom chips, custom hardware, but just an absolute classic. As I say, if you can find one now, they're very expensive, they're very, very hard to come by, very sought after. And following on from Bubble Bobble, its sequel, Rainbow Island. Obviously original. Yeah, I mean, probably as rare as the predecessor, as Bubble Bobble. Yeah, absolutely fantastic game. If you played 8-bit, 16-bit computers or 16-bit consoles, you'll know Rainbow Island, you'll know Bubble Bobble. Couple of Taito bangers there. Next video or next clip, I'll show you my bag of goodies, which is here, as you can see. Back to the Bubble Bobble PCB. I just want to show you that basically Bubble Bobble came out before Jammer was a standard. Jammer is basically this edge connector here. Each of these inputs are standardized on a Jammer connector. So this predates that, hence why I've got this adapter stuck on the end of it. You see, Bubble Bobble gets its power from these pins here, which obviously are wired for Jammer onto this side of the Jammer edge. The Jammer connectors are keyed, in other words there's a gap in it that stops you plugging it in the wrong way. Usually, looking at it from this angle, to the right of that gap is all your power. Your +5, your -5, your 12 volts, your ground, your -12. They're usually here, all on this side. So, as I say, because this Bubble Bobble came out in 1986, I think Jammer was just about coming out as a standard, but it predates it. So, like I said, I need this adapter that goes over the original edge connector, and then obviously the power plugs into here. So, you'll find that with some of the older games that you'll need an adapter if you have a Jammer based cab. Thank you. Cheers. One of my favourite games now. 2 seconds. You'll know what it is from the sound, from that sound. It's a fantastic game. Absolute classic. Probably one of the best two-player games of all time. It's Bubble Bobble by Taito, 1986. Absolutely fantastic game. Had this PCB well over 20 years. One of the first PCBs I got. I made sure I hunted it down and found it, but yeah, what a game. It's just absolutely fantastic. I'm not dissing emulators. Emulators are great. Play this on an emulator, it's fine, but when you play the arcade original, it just, the feel, you know, the instant response that you get from playing it is just unbeatable. Don't want to sound a snob, but it's just a seminal title. Okay, moving on. Well, we couldn't leave Bubble Bobble out, could we really, without its sequel, Rainbow Islands. Very, very popular game on 16-bit computers and consoles. Came out, I know it came out for the Amiga. Came out for PC Engine, Mega Drive. Very, very popular. This is the true sequel to Bubble Bobble. Very different to Bubble Bobble. This time you fire rainbows, trap enemies, climb on rainbows to get higher, which is the aim of the game really, to reach the top of the level. So yeah, it's quite unique. Music is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Yeah, I mean, gets a bit annoying after a while. Quite a rare PCB now. Goes for a lot of money. Very good game. I mean, very, very solid platformer. Excellent title. Right, I'll see you on the next one.